Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take a quick look at Tetris, the card game. Alright, so what is Tetris, the card game? Well, first of all, who is it for? Well, if the box would tell me, that would be awesome. Well, this is embarrassing. Ages 8 and up, players 1 to 4. And an average game takes about 15 minutes or so. So, and now that... What are you doing?
Look at the video and you find out.
It's always a pleasure to have him on the show. Okay. The way this game is set up, there are 10 cards put in front of each player, okay? The symbols on them... You stop it! There are 10 cards in front of each player, and they represent the player's score pile. Now, ignore the shapes on these cards. They have no bearing on your hand or playing these cards in any way to you know, complete turns or whatever. This is just to serve as your score pile. That's it. So with that said, each player has a hand of one... Could you stop it? Settle down! Like, come on. Each player has a hand of one card, okay? On their turn, they're going to pick up a card from the deck. They'll have 2 cards. This will be their cue, okay? And what they're going to try and do... Are you done giving me bunny ears? What they're going to try to do is look at the top card of the deck. This is called the matrix side of the card. The cards are 2-sided. You've got your piece side on the one and your matrix side on the other. Players are going to take a look at the matrix side and then look at the cards in their hand and see if they can form a row with what the matrix has available on it. If they manage to complete a row or more than one row, what they'll do is they'll discard a card that would complete that row. They would rotate the card as necessary to indicate to other players that yes, this does form a row. They discard that, then they turn over the number of cards in their score area equal to the number of rows that they made. So if I were to create 2 rows, I would turn over 2 of these cards. If a player can't form any rows on their turn, they have to flip the scored cards back over to the shape side. So, with that said, the first player to turn all of theirs over is the winner. Alright, so Vinny is going to start us off on his turn. At the beginning of his turn, he draws 1 card from the deck. Alright, now, he's got 2 cards, and like I said, his hand is called a cue. And he'll look at the top matrix card on the deck. Let me see if I can focus in on that. Now, in looking at this card, if he has a square, he's making faces. If he has a square, he could put that down here and earn himself 2 rows, and he would then flip 2 of his cards over on a score pile. If he has like an L shape, he could put that there and make 1 row. So let's see what he does.
I'll put this one.
Which one now?
I'll show them the card.
Yeah, like they can see it when you're doing this. Okay. So what he's going to do, he's got an L, and that L would fit, that would make 1 row along the bottom here like so, the way it's rotated. So he would flip over 1 card, he would discard the card that he played, and that would end his turn. Now it would be my turn. Now I have, let me first pick up a card. Alright, now I have these 2 cards in my hand. I have an L shape and a Tetris, or whatever that is, the line piece. Now here is the top matrix of the card, or of the deck.
Uh-oh.
That side's ignored. Yeah, there are special things in the deck, like bombs and...
What did the bomb do?
I'd have to look that up. I think the bomb forces players to do something. Is that... Yeah. All players except the player who played this card must flip one card in their score row back. So basically, every other player would flip one of their score cards back over to the Tetramino side. They're called Tetraminos. Okay. So back to this. We've got, what could I do? Now, with this, I could rotate this piece so that it would fall down this way, and I would earn 2 rows. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and play that card, discard that, and flip over that and that.
How do you make 2 rows?
How? Well, let's take a look.
I see.
Here's the matrix, and here's the card. It's going to drop down that way, and it's going to fit right there.
Ah, I was going to make 2 rows.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And play continues back and forth until one player manages to turn all 10 of their score cards over.
4.
Yeah, if you... Okay. So there you have it. That's just a quick look at Tetris the card game. Now, the kids, when they play tested this a long time ago, they didn't like these rules. Having only 2 cards in queue really limited them to what they could do. So I invented a variant that seems to be more popular. Instead of having just 1 card in their hand and then an extra card drawn on their turn, they could have a hand size of 3 plus the one that they would draw on their turn. So they have 4 cards to choose from. However, that would cause folks to go out a lot sooner than what the game would call for. So we would increase the score pile to say 15. We would do 15 cards. Yeah, this is a drop 2. We would increase the score pile to 15 each player instead of 10. 15 or 20. And that would extend the length of the game to make up for having all those extra cards in your hand.
And then you would draw 2 more on the thing. Because that's draw 2 more.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, thank you. So there you have it. That's just a quick look at the card game Tetris. If you'd like to see the full review, you could check it out at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the link in the You can click on the link in the below description. That'll take you there as well.
I'll bomb you.
You're still on that bomb thing. Jeez. Help me. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and
next time. So see you next time.
See you next time. There we go.
Yeah.